Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Lipstick Amore. My name is Jyoti and today we're going to be doing 5 different looks with this Essence Witch Side palette. Now let me show you what it looks like from the inside. Here are the shades. This is not your pumpkin pie kind of fall looks. It's gonna be more dark, sultry, one of those rainy, windy, dark fall looks. Now this is not Essence Fall Palette, but when I looked at this, it made me think of fall. So we're going to create 5 different fall looks. We're gonna start off with something light and shimmery because there are 4 shimmer shades in here and 4 glittery shades in here. So we're gonna use those to create a more sultry fall look. And then we're gonna go into these dark, deep shades over here. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with this color story right here. So this is kind of like your fall pumpkin, but very, very light. It's just a little bit of pumpkin, super light. It's more like a peach. It's called Wish, Amulet, and Enchanted. So let's get started with this. I'm gonna use this one to kind of blend right over here. And now we're gonna go in with Enchanted. This is a beautiful shimmery color. Then we're gonna go in with this Amulet. Now, I couldn't figure out what to do with these glitter shades at first, but I think I figured out what to do with them because these are extremely glittery. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger and basically right here, dab in the glittery eyeshadow. I use the same enchanted one that we used here and just bring some shimmer up here. And that's it. This is a simple eye look using 3 shades from the palette. Just very light, shimmery, great for a sultry look during fall. So here is the finished look. A light shimmery look for perhaps a fall evening. So ready for the second look. This look, what we're gonna do is something a little bit interesting. So what we're gonna do is, again, they have these shimmery shades, right? They have this one, Talisman, Enchanted, Haunted, and then they have Gloomy. So what we did this one for the first one, and then now what I'm gonna do is combine the light shade with a dark one. So let's go with Haunted for the base look, and then we'll shimmer it up with Wicked. But this one, the Gloomy one, we'll use in the crease. So add a little bit deep depth into the look and make it a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna take the Gloomy one, which is the navy blue, and actually use that in the crease. I have used the Gloomy shade before with a wet brush and it did not cause any fallout. And it does have a different look on the eye with a dry brush versus a wet brush. So I'll show you guys later by creating a look with a wet brush. Like with a dry brush, you don't really see the metallic in the shade so much, but when you wet the brush and apply on your eyelid, it actually creates a really metallic shimmery look. But today we're gonna go with this one. So now I'm gonna go in with Haunted. So even the names are very Halloween, hence it's called Witch Side Palette. I think it's just really appropriate for the coming fall. So let's go in with the Haunted. Okay, so now it's time to go in with Wicked, which is a very glittery shade. I'm gonna take Gloomy and actually put it under the eye as well. A bit here. And there you have it. Other eye, I'm gonna do a different look. So you can get 3 looks, because the other look that I'm gonna do on this eye is gonna be similar to this one, but using different colors. So for my left eye, what I'm gonna do is the base is gonna be Talisman, the glitter is gonna be Shadowy, and that deep one that I'm gonna use for the crease and the outer edge of my eye is going to be this Potion. All right, so I'm gonna go in with Potion, which is our very deep burgundy color. And just go into the crease. Wow, it's a nice color. So for my crease, I used a dry brush, but to create a look over here, a more defined look, I'm going to wet the brush. So I'm gonna use a different brush, a wet one, to define the eye on the edge. So you can see when you use a wet brush how dark it comes out. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the lower lid right now. We're gonna go in with Talisman. So this is one of the shimmery shades in the palette, and that's what we're gonna use right here. I love this burgundy color, and I actually love this color too, the navy one. Oh, it's so pretty. And one thing that I didn't do on this eye is I completely forgot about that part. So for this eye, whatever color I used here, because it is a pretty light shade, I'm gonna go ahead and use that at the top as well. So here are the looks, 2 looks, number 2 and number 3. I know I didn't do an amazing job blending, but I just wanted to show you guys what kind of looks you can create with this palette for fall. A really nice, deep, dark looks. And just to recap what I did here, basically you go in from your inner corner into a little more than middle with a base shimmery shade, which on my right eye, I used the Haunted one here. And then on my left eye, I used the Talisman. And then I topped them with a glitter shade. On my right one, I used a Wicked glitter shade. On my left one, I used this one called Shadowy. And then in your crease, you're gonna use something dark with a dry brush, and then you can use a wet brush to kind of create a more defined look at the outer corners. And you can use the same dark color to create a liner look here. And I used a much fatter line on this eye versus this eye, so you can also see the difference of a more fat liner look and something a little bit more subtle. So we're there. I think they look cool. I really like combining the very dark outer corner of the eye with a very shimmery base over here. I really like that. And on this side, I did not do a liner at the top either. So this one's a little bit more subtle. This one's a little bit darker because of doing the liner on the top and a fatter liner at the bottom. For the 4th look, what I want to show you guys is that yes, you can match a dark look here with a light look here, but you can also do a dark with a dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this shade from here, which was the Potion shade, and I'm going to apply it right here so you guys can see. I'm going to use a wet brush and apply the Gloomy shade here to kind of do a very dark look. And there you have it. This is your 4th look. It's dark with dark. So it's really dark. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the 5th one. Let me think about it a little bit. Okay. All right, so with my 5th look, what I'm gonna do is I've completely been ignoring these shades over here. So we're not gonna do any shimmer. We're gonna go in, I might just use these 2, I'm not sure, but we completely ignored these matte shades here. So I'm gonna do something with that. But again, we'll go in with a dark shade in the crease. I really like the dark shade look in the crease. Oh, wow. Oh, this is really dark. I did not think it was gonna be this pigmented. Woo! All right, so this one I'm gonna have to blend in a little bit because it's super dark. This is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go in now with this one. This is called Magic. I am gonna wet my brush for this. Okay, so let's put a lighter shade over here just to kind of clean that up. And this lighter shade is just this one at the top. So we ended up not using Supernatural, that brown shade, but I'm gonna blend in the dark shade a little bit more. The dark one just in the outer corners might have been better than bringing it in here, but it still looks good. Here are the looks. I don't know if I look crazy with different eyeshadow looks and different eyes, but I wanted to show you guys 5 different looks that you could create with this palette. So I had finished filming the video with my 5th look here, but I was not 100% satisfied, which is why I went back in. Now originally I had brought the dark color into the eye over here, but I decided to leave it only on the outer corner, and I feel like this looks better, and I blend it in as much as possible, and I think that looks really good. So I like this look now with the dark shade only on the outer part of my eye. So there you have it. These are the 5 looks that I created with the Witch Side palette. And I think this is really versatile for the coming fall because you can create some light looks. You can mix and match the light and the dark. There's some shimmers in there for some glamour. And you can also just go with the dark, like over here. So it's a really versatile palette for the coming fall and for Halloween. Let me know, guys, if you like this type of content where I create different looks from one eyeshadow palette, because I just got the e.l.f. Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette, and I know that one is a summer palette, but it has some really pretty fall colors in there. This one was more of a gloomy, dark Halloween and sultry with shimmers, but that one has some really pretty cute colors. So let me know if you guys want to see some looks from that palette. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you have now a good feel of what this palette is about. And I know I'm not the best at applying the eyeshadow, but I just wanted to show you guys the different type of looks that you can create with this palette. So thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it. Leave me some comments, some feedback, and make sure you hit that subscribe button too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.